I saw you're getting... Normally, I wouldn't bother. I'm going to enjoy relieving you of your credits almost as much as I'm going to enjoy you... Bazak is not forever. Confidence is inspiring in one who has such a propensity for failure. Foolish, but inspiring. Pazak is not. Confidence is inspired. Pazak is not for everyone. Confidence is in... Pazak is not. Questions? If you ever wish to test your... Pazak is not... I'm going to enjoy... Pazak is not forever. If you ever wish to... I saw you're getting it. Normally I would... I'm going to enjoy... Pazak is not... I'm going to... Pazak is not forever. I'm going to... Bazak is not for... I'm going to... Bazak is not. Confidence is inspiring. Bazak is not for everyone. If you ever wish to test your...
Back again? Of course.
What? Why are you speaking to me? Can't you tell from my clothing that I'm of the nobility? Get away from me. I can't be seen talking with a common rabble. It wouldn't be proper for a man of my standing.
No hard feelings, my good man, but I can't really talk with you right now. It's difficult enough to draw the interest of the ladies in this establishment as it is. Surely you understand what I'm talking about. I'd guess you've experienced many lonely evenings. Something I'm hoping to avoid tonight.
I wish the off-duty Sith would stop coming in here for drinks. I mean, scouring the Undercity looking for the Republic escape pods and they reek of the sewers. You know, it's bad enough the Sith conquered this planet, but do they have to come in here, relax, and rub their presence on our faces?
Well, the band's pretty good, but I'm getting a little sick of them. If it wasn't for the Sith quarantine, maybe we could get somebody new in here to play.
I don't know what the guys in here find so attractive about those Twi'leks. Look at them. They're dressed like little dirty space wenches.
Mucho shakapaka, yi ki kun no ba muladra ki chichon. Mucho shakapaka.
Nice outfit. I've seen outcasts in the Undercity who dress better than you.
Well, there's too many people in this cantina since they added the music room in the back. I come here to relax, not to fight with crowds.
You aren't from Terrace, are you? Do yourself a favor and stay away from the Teresian Ale. Packs more kick than most off-worlders can handle.
Have you gone into the music room in the back? Yeah, I don't care much for the band, but those dancing Twi'leks are something else, I'm telling you now.
Nice outfit. I've seen outcasts in the Undercity who dress better than you. It's a good thing a few of the Sith come in here to relax when they're off duty. It should keep them from closing this cantina down.
Yeah, that quarantine must be tough when you off-worlders stuck here. You should try and make the best of it and order yourself some Teresian Ale. It'll take away some of the sting.
If you're here to complain about the quarantine, don't waste your breath. There's nothing I can do about it. I just follow the orders I'm given.
This Teresian ale is fantastic. We should have conquered this planet ages ago.
Why do you poor folk always smell so funny?
Where did you get those clothes? A trash compactor in the lower city? And where are those drinks we ordered?
Careful what you say. I get the feeling this spoiled brat could cause us more trouble than she's worth.
Why is the help here so incompetent? One word from Daddy and I could get you fired. That's better. Now, hurry up with our order.
And here are your drinks, Miss Lavin. I apologize for the delay.
Don't bother me. I don't speak to the help.
Have you gone into the music room in the back? Yeah, I don't care much for the band, but...
Everyone's worried the Sith will come in here and shut this place down. Can you imagine how dull it would be if we didn't have any music on Terrace?
You know, it's bad enough the Sith conquered this planet, but do they have to come in here, relax, and rub their presence on our faces?
I can't believe we couldn't get arena tickets for this match. Now we'll have to watch the duel on the view screen.
Who cares? It's Duncan and Gurlon fighting. It's not like we're gonna miss anything good.
Shh, they're about to start, so quit complaining and just watch the view screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I draw your attention to the dueling ring. Here, two combatants will battle for your viewing and gambling enjoyment. Now, I hope all your bets are down because we're ready to roll. In this corner, I give you Gurlon Two Finger. And over here, looking to climb the ranks yet again, is the ever-persistent Deadeye Duncan. And to nobody's great surprise, Deadeye is down again. Don't worry, folks. He's just unconscious. As usual, our medics will have him up and about in a bit. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? So I give you the winner, Girl on Two Fingers.
I love watching ice in the ring. Is there anything more exciting than a woman who's armed and dangerous?
Twitch is my favorite. He's wild.
Dava! Uba baska dwana chichopa muska! Kiyokaku! Haku chichopa! Kimba muli ra dwana ji! Kiska nichu! Oscar! Kiska nichu! The hupa botenya go gigi piti!
Utsangion turun siuilta. Olla onna sinnekkä. Baamulera kun miskin. Nihun kagratuk ajori. Jimut malja pistuet wata. Chichi naudun chong joma bola yuman. Chupa yubong labogra turun. Atichi mait muleran yun chuba. Kava tumpa kulpi yeya mokapata. Chiskani cho. Yinkin konoba mure rachikum. Togna wong shanunjang. Kava vulpa mulje kumana tonga buksha umnenung. Kava vulpa mulje kumana bak mulira. Chuni yun tunjichi aifatuana. Kava vulpa mulje kumana.
Vibroblades and blasters, and nobody ever dies. How come I get the feeling you're trying to take us for a ride?
Chiyoka con mulira. Kien konjo peshak. Nova muliraji. Cherion torang chi aifatia. Ulla unna chinek. Bamulera slimo anga kubisking. Chachiska don puta. Kasabu baka. Tomba toras materia. Ashuta. Unga kun bistur piki kunyana. Tawana rota ayot tagwa. Kanki dovana imejus kuchis kanayo. Toga ya fulke gokola jiji. Wacha nichu tomba toras materia. Ashuta. Unga kun bistur piki kunyana. Kava tumpa kulpi yeya mokapata. Chiskani cho. Yinkin konoba mure rachikum. Togna wong shanunjang. Kava vulpa mulje kumana ipuna. Onana kacho. Kimba mule ratwana. Taupa botenya go jojo piti. Kava tumpa kulpa iya mokata. Wanga kumbis kimba mulera. Ka kinchana kokba kon. Kava tumpa kulpa iya botenya.
This is for the best. We could use those credits from these duels, but using your real name is too risky. The Sith might have come across a crew manifest back on the Endar Spire.
Akuchikopa. Chino mulera king pajak. Snimo puituana. Akuchikopa. Chino mulera king pajak. Snimo puituana. Awan narota ayot tago. Kankido banayi mejus kochis kanayo. Toda ya vulke gokola jiji. Wajan nechu utang yon torong chiwefa. Ola una chineka. Bamulera kun miskin.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. You've seen him lose night after night after night, but this time he's after fresh meat. In this corner, I give you Deadeye Duncan! And in the other corner, a relative newcomer to the terrace dueling scene, emerging from the shadows with no history, no past, and no name, the mysterious stranger! It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! But really, are any of us surprised? Deadeye losing isn't news. You have to do better than that to impress us, stranger!
What? Yes?
I saw your match against Duncan. Not bad for a rookie. But Deadeye's a joke. Even after I lost the use of my fingers, I can still beat him. Go talk to Azure, the duel organizer, if you want to step up to the big leagues. I'll show you what it's like to fight a real duelist.
What do you want? Oh, let me guess. You beat me in the dueling ring, and now you're gonna rub it in my face. Yeah, well, I'm used to it. So pardon me if I ignore your gloating. Gee, I wonder why. Couldn't have anything to do with being the worst duelist on Terrace, could it? Even a rookie like you got the better of me. Look, I admit it, you're better than me. Everyone's better than me. Blindfolded, one-legged tack with a rusty knife could probably beat me, okay? Is that what you wanted to hear? You satisfied yet? Are you happy now that you've taken the last shred of dignity I have? Slime rat. What do you want? Oh, let me guess. Questions? I don't have to answer your questions just because you beat me in the ring. Look, I admit it, you're better. Is that what you wanted to hear? Oh, well, okay.
I see you got your feet wet in the duel ring. Not bad. You've got real talent, kid. Stick with it and you'll go places. My area of expertise is pretty much limited to the dueling ring and the other combatants here at the cantina. But I'll try to answer any questions you might have. You've come to the right man. I've been dueling here for nearly 20 years, and I remember every duelist who's been through this cantina. Of course, there are only 5 of us left now. Duncan, Gurlon, Ice, Twitch, and me. Bendak Starkiller comes in once in a while, but he's retired now. Duncan, worst duelist ever. His nickname is Deadeye because he fights like he's blind. I wouldn't worry about him. Gurlon used to be pretty good before the accident. His blaster overheated during a match and exploded. 1 in a million occurrence. Paralyzed 3 fingers on his right hand. They call him Gurlon Two Fingers now. He hasn't been the same since the accident. But he's still out here trying to earn a living. That's why I never fight with blasters. Ice? She's not much for personality, but she's a hell of a fighter. Confident, steady, popular with the crowd, too. If you go up against her, you know you're in for a tough match. Twitch? I think that Rodian is completely crazy, but he's very, very good despite his insanity. Or maybe because of it. Even I can't beat him. What can I say? Bendak was a legend. Never lost a match his entire career. But he was bloodthirsty as an Iridorian battle rager. Never liked having to face the same opponent twice. Got so he wouldn't battle anyone unless it was a death match. When they made death matches illegal, he went into retirement. He still hangs around here sometimes. Bendak's the best there ever was, plain and simple. Even now, I'd bet that anyone who steps into the ring with him wouldn't make it out alive. Me? I've seen my share of battles. My best years are gone. But I can still hold my own against anyone in here. Except maybe Twitch. My area of expertise... Only what I heard from the news reports, which are all censored by the Sith. Some pods crashed into the Undercity. Anyone caught harboring survivors will be arrested and executed. Really, I don't think it's any of my business. The Sith want to call themselves rulers of Taris. It's fine by me, just so long as they don't shut the duel ring down. I can only tell you what is recorded in the basic visitor guides. The Upper City is a beautiful destination where intergalactic travelers can find all their basic needs. If you're looking for excitement, the duel rings here are your best bet. Stay out of the Lower City. It's nothing but a gang-ridden slum. Is there anything else you want to know? Goodbye, stranger. Maybe we'll talk again later.
What do you want? Wait, let me guess. Now that you're a duelist, you figure we have something in common. Something to chat about, right? Wrong. Just because we're both duelists doesn't mean we're suddenly friends. So give me some space, stranger. I've got nothing more to say to you.
I see you got your feet. If you're interested in setting up a match, or if you want to place a wager, just go speak to Adger. He's that hut over in the corner. He'll make all the arrangements. Goodbye, stranger. Maybe we'll talk again.
Chachiskadon puta, kasabubaka, ho 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 ho, mochaodonga, yafulki, Chioka kolmolera, quien conjo pesha, nova moleraji, Cherion toranchi, aitatia, Ulauna chimek, bamulera slimoanga kubisking.
You know, it's bad enough the Sith conquered this planet, but do they have to come in here, relax, and rub their presence in our faces?
Leave me alone. I'm not giving out any auto prints to my fans today. What? You don't recognize me? I'm Bendik Starkiller, the most famous blaster slinger on Taris. Over 100 duels without a loss. Every one of them a death match. I'm retired now. Once death matches became illegal, I just got bored with the game. I got no interest in using stun blasters. There was nobody left to challenge me anyway. I've seen you in the dueling ring, but you haven't impressed me. Now, if you could beat all these other pretenders, that might get my attention. Since I'm not going to answer them, you'd just be wasting your breath. So, move along before people see us talking and think I'm signing auto prints today. I don't want to be mobbed. People are always bugging me for my auto print. Comes with the territory. You survive over 100 death matches and people tend to see you as something of a legend. I'm retired now. Once death matches became illegal, I just got bored with the game. I got no interest in using stun blasters. I've seen you in the dueling ring, but you... Off with you then. I'm done with this. Back again? You're starting to bore me. I don't come here to talk, I come to watch the duels and see if there's anyone worthy of stepping into the ring with me. Sorry. I don't waste my time with no names. You have to prove yourself before you get a shot at me. I'm the real deal, kid. 100 death matches without a loss. But if you can knock off all these other pretenders in the duel ring, I might consider coming out of retirement to face you in one last death match. Good luck with that, kid. You're gonna need it.
You sure you want to get involved in this? Seems a bit pointless to me. Up to you.
Chachiskadon puta, kasabubaka hotaris manaris, tonjonia hakonon, mulera akuchikopa, chino mulera, chioka con mulera, quien conjo peshak, nova muleraji, cherion toranchi, aitatia, Pulaunach Kava dumpa kulpi ya mokapata Chiskami cho Yinkin kon Taris akuchiko Chiyokako.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. In this corner, one of the greats, a man so tough, even a disfiguring injury couldn't end his career. I give you Gerlon Two Fingers. And in the other corner, a relative newcomer to the Taris dueling scene, emerging from the shadows with no history, no past, and no name, the mysterious stranger! gets the win. And for a change, it wasn't against Duncan. This has got to be a tough loss for the mysterious stranger. Imagine losing to a crippled opponent.
Chachiskaton puta, kassabu bakka, Luchanion turun chiuifa, Ola onna chinnekkä. Akuchi kopa.
Ladies and gentlemen, Droll in this corner, one of the greats, a man so tough, even a disfiguring injury couldn't end his career. And in the other corner, a relative... It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! Gerlon losing to a rookie. Is this a sign that his injuries have finally caught up with him? Or is the mysterious stranger for real? Only time will tell!
You beat me fair and square, stranger. But if I still had the use of my fingers, you wouldn't have won. Back before my injury, I would have mopped the ring up with you.
What do you want? Oh, let me... Oh, well...
What do you want? Wrong.
Chachiskaton puta, Chioka kolmolera, Kien konjo peshak, Nova mole.
I love watching ice in the ring. Is there anything more exciting than a woman who's...
Twitch is my favorite.
Hava! Uba Maska! Hakuchi Chopa! Kimba! Oscar!
Back again? Off with you then.
Ready?
Yes?
Don't bother me. I'm here on official Sith business. Hey, what do you think you're doing? You can't go into the cantina while you're on duty. Then you shouldn't be in full uniform. If you're off duty, go change your outfit. Hey, what do you think? Then you shouldn't be in...
Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. Finest selection of supplies in all of Terrace. You interested in seeing what I have in stock? Because of the Sith quarantine, I haven't been able to stock any new inventory, but I've still got some nice items you might be interested in.
Hachu apanki, jishawa anibong ka sha chona si ichua bio. Tangabun shan nang, wang. Kin kun shi kakachin awana wamata. Nishi la chorga kin kun pala mona reji. Ching pala niska mule tun ratatigin pot kuyami jvuk chikchita na patogta yafulke gogala jiji kawana boda atuga. Kakin cha na kwat na pon kon wana kumbes chi pala mulek tonki pa nagnonek tu nikton chun chun ke nemolek rabest wuf mala nibo kurk. Tanga bok sha nak nong kin kun shin kin. Hachu apanki. Tangabun shan kakin cha na. Witimembo rang thong mulira on shanturing ni patoga wanga chonzi tse. Ika krotu hakujije watu yama kama wuna henak nek. Hakuji kopa? Jino mularak kampiak slimjo puan wandwana. Rundi I chawa tongbola Johnny Ku, Yumawama nibo Lora Waisha waga shichi. Pudu, Tuni Rama na praka donko searcha, chupapanki. Rundi I chawa tong. Pudu. Ni bajoni yo lak wish. Dopayuma pasen lapting. Shachika.
Yes?
Randi Chawat. Genchopa chawi tichok twis yun kun. Watuyama kama wona henak nek. Bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa. Dong abuk shami nonok. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wana kumbes. Chi pala mulek. Tong ki pa nagnonek. Tu nik ton chun chun ki nemolek rabest. Wuf mala nibo kurk. Tanga bok sha nagnong. Kin kun shin kin. Nikin kun na bule mule raji kun. Shuni yun ni chichi aldwana. Kava volpa muli kumana. Randi I chawa tongbola Johnny ku. Yumawama nibo lora waisha waga shichi.
Listen to me, people. There is a terrible scourge sweeping our planet. Heed my warning before it is too late.
No problem. Didn't work. No problem. Didn't work.
Ready. On it. Damn!
What?
Takachonchicha. Agi iko une kunamuri ra. Tangi wama jikona. Donk ipa nonku nek abog.
Ikukuno noba mulira jikun. Tonghit kun chonching. Ne boboje mata de punage. Dolpi kikiwana. Kuyami juz chikata na patogaya hulki gokogala jiji. Gawana bot atagwa. Kagidora tikun watatimona ia bola.
Greetings, stranger. My name is Gelrud. Are you a Pazak player by chance? It's so hard for me to find a match now that I've been banned from the Upper City Cantina. A simple misunderstanding. Some of the other Pazak players don't understand the finer points of the game. So what if I win 15 matches in a row? That doesn't mean I cheat. That's no justice. My lucky Pazak deck was confiscated and I was banned from the Upper Cantina. Since then, I've been desperate to find a match. If you want to ask questions, go talk to Zax in the bounty office. He knows everything that's happening on Taurus. I'm just here to play Pazak. So do you want to play or not? Excellent. My funds were getting somewhat low. You did well in our last match, but I think your luck may be about to run out. So do you want to play again? If you want to ask... If you're ever looking for a match and you get tired of posturing in the upper cantina, just come down here and find me. I'll play you anytime.
Go away.
Jiska nichu, kimba muli radwanaji, kimba noku nixet abon, kakincha nawabagaon, tung abashun ni chunchi.
Kipuna! Kavatumpa kulpa yiya moka paata! Chiyoka kutumpa kulpa yiya!
One.
Oscar! Jiska nichu, the hupa botenya go jiji piti.
Kipuna! Kavatumpa kupalea mukapata. Jiyoka kutumpa kupelea.
Two.
Jiyokaku! Kimba muli radwanaji, kuyami juski chika nai, uba baska dwana chichopa muska, jiska da soki kupa bona na chachu.
Tune pudu! Rananu prata dongol shirkasha! Jum apike!
Three. Go away. One. Two. Three. Go away.
Kipuna!
1,
Puna!
2, 3.
This gang war's getting out of hand. Falkers aren't just attacking the hidden Becks anymore. They go after everyone.
I told you to leave me alone. So give me some space, Bug-Eye. Your breath smells like Bantha Poodoo.
Kuyami, Juski, Chika Nai. Tong Patoga Smaktilia. Tabis, Yubong, Kunki, Pankpa. Tong Itwamaji, Human Act in Ikatune.
Who you calling little girl, Chuba Face?
Ubabatu Conchi. Jiskadasoki, Kupa Bona na Chachu.
Just a sec, boys. Sawbar, a little help here? I need you to rip the legs off some insects. Quit complaining. You can finish eating later. Besides, you need the exercise, so get over here.
Jiyokaku. Kimba Muli Radwanaji. Kuyami, Juski, Chika Nai. Ubabaska Dwana Chichopa Muska. Jiskadasoki, Kupa Bona na Chachu.
You got a problem with me? Then you got a problem with Big Z. So unless you want to take on my furry friend, I suggest you greenies hop on out of here.
Chubasa! Kimba Muli Radwanaji. Kaba Volpa Murji Gumaya.
I saw Davik's new starship at the spaceport before the quarantine. They say it's the fastest ship on Terrace. He calls it the Ebon Hawk.
Kavadumpa kapalia monapata, bonanakachu, yin kin kun ti umpa do punta krita, akti kondo ona chabachisa wanki, ti toki grantu con chichad kun. Chopa chawi tichok twis yun kun, watuyama kama wona henak nek, bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa, dong abuk shami nonok, bona nakachu, kicha badwang, wanga kum kiba bu mulera, kakin chak nawagawa bakon, donk kiba nukunek. Tanga buk sha nak nong, tanga buk sha nak nong, kin kun shin kin, ni kin kun na bule mule raji kun, chuni yun ni gigi aldwana, kava volpa muli kumana. Kipuna, bona na kichu, kin ba mule radwana, tong kin ba no kudnok nek, kava numpa kumpialia monokata, ranga kun bis kin no moruat. Kakin chana guana bakon. Tangabun shan nang. Wanga kun bis kin ba mularak. Choni yun tun gigi ida dwana. Kava volpa mulji gumana. Shagji kina lorcha watamwana kin kun shishikin ni kin kun ban mulara jiku witimembo rangthong mulira on shaturing ni patoga wanga chonzi tse ika krotu haku jije Watuyama kama wuna henak nek. Tanga bok sha nak nong. Kin kun shin kin. Nikin kun. Mana tota. Hakuji krala bolaji chok. Shontang. Shun kipa. Tinku ukapa. Dopano aska. Kin kun shi kakichin awana wamata. Nishi la chorga kin kun pala mona reji. Ching pala niska mule dun ratatigin potranko. Disarcha doma wana kundatama. Rundi I chawa tongbola Johnny Ku. Yuma wama nibo lora waisha waga shichi.
Ta kumjus tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola. Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotek. Tugning
Genchopa chawi tikchok twiz yun kun. Watuyama kama wuna henak nek. Bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa. Dong abuk shami nonok. Bona na kachu. Kicha badwang. Wanga kum kiba bu mulera. Kakin chak nawa gawa bakon. Donk kiba nukunek. Tanga bok sha nagnong.
Tag bis tu ponko koki bakbaka. Ching pala chiska mule tunarana nu prata tunko sicha tuma wamama tus keba toma. Nisha julorcha kinkuno bule rajiko.
Shagji kina lorcha watamwana. Kin kun shishikin. Nikin kun ban mula rag jikun. Wama kun bes. Ching pala mule. Tune rana nu prata. Donko searcha domatama. Witimembo rangthong. Muli ra on shaturing ni patoga wanga chonzi tse. Ika krotu hakujije. Watuyama kama wuna henak nek.
Tam boragatong mulira siyang turong ni na potata tuanga chuntize igruto haga jijiwa watajuma wana hu wama hulhu natek
Witimembo rangthong. Muli ra on shaturing ni patoga wanga chonzi tse. Ika krotu hakujije. Watuyama kama wuna henak nek.
ke puna bunanai chatu chingba mulera tawana tok chingba no
Chika don mulaka. Watayuma ka wama hona nek. Watawama muliri. Kin kun shopeshwa. No ba mule raji.
Chansha kulara
Kipuna. Bona na kichu. Kin ba mule radwana. Don kin ba no kudnok nek. Ni bajoni yo lak wish. Dopa yuma pasen lapti non gotu. Pudu. Tuni rama na praka donko searcha. Chupapunky.
Go away.
Chiska Nichu.
Kipuna.
1.
Oscar.
Kipuna.
2.
Chiyokaku.
3.
I told you to leave. Who you calling little girl? Just a sec, bro. Quit complaining. You got a problem with
This gang war's getting out of hand. Vulkars aren't just attacking the hidden Becks anymore. They go after everyone.
I'll stick with the bounties Davik puts out. They're usually less dangerous than the government-funded contracts.
Takumjus takmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bondunga. Dolobang wale oganda naru.
Kipuna. Onana kacho. Kimba muliratwana. Taupa botenka chicho naisa odunga. Taukum justak mike grabilmogo. Rundi haudunga ton kimba nankonkek. Wana kumbes chimpayamul kununkabi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabes. Chiyoka con molera. Quien conjo peshak no va moleraji. Jerion toranchi aitatia. Pula una chinek. Va molera slimoanga kubiskin. Kachicho naisa odunga. Taukum justak mike grabilmogo. Por padavun kwaya gando danaga chuchut. Moga shampumpa. Boya wana chikni. Bamul slimo podana wanga kumbis. Mulirades. Jibedwana ni bobo. Tumabun shanungang. Muchitito aki jijaku. Kawish manawish. Donjone ya hakono. Mulera yonumaze. Jijing wibedwana itawish muline bomone. Ubana tula boda yamijusa. Ayo honopis tuulaji yokaku.
I can't see anything wrong with getting rid of people like that. long as we don't end up on the list of their victims.
Tuniranno prattatuncho serchatomatoma. Kalavui pamilchi kumana. Kinkon shashikin. Neken koineva mulera chikun. Wama kumbes chimpalamuli. Tuniranno prattatunko.
Okay, I don't know about Davik's special contracts. Justice is one thing, but doing a crime lord's dirty work is something else.
Tachichonaifaudunga. Taukum justak mikegrabilmogo. Tulpadavunko yagandota naga chuchut. Moga shampumpa. Boyawana chikni. Bamul slimo podana wanga kumbis. Mulira vest. Rundi hautonga tonkimba mankongek. Wana kumbes chimpayamul kununkabi. Tuknen tangjo kunne mulirabest. Kachicho naifa haudunga. Taukum justak mikegrabilmogo. Turpadavunko yagandota naga chuchut. Moga shampumpa, boyawana chikni. Bamul slimo podana wanga kumbis, mulirabes. Kipuna, bonana kacho. Kimba muliratwana, taupa botenya gojojo piti. Kavatumpa kulbayamo kabuniranano pratatuncho, serchatomatoma. Kalavui pamilji kumana. Kinkon shashikin. Neken koinova mulera. Tuniranano pratatuncho serchatomatoma. Kalavui pamilji kumana. Kinkon shashikin. Chiyoka kolmolera. Kinkon jopesha. Nova muleraji. Jarion toranchi, aitatia, pulauna chava pudo, tonerana no pratadunno, searcha, choapanki. Rundi hautonga. Tunirana no prataduncho, searcha tomatoma. Kalavui pamilchi kumana. Kinkon shashikin. Paris manaris. Tonjone ahakonong. Mulera yonumaze. Jijing wibidwa kava tumpa kurpiyeya mokapapa. Chiskani jo. Yinkin konoba mulre rachikum. Togna wong shanunjang. Kalavui pamilchi kumana. Rundi hautong. Kipuna. Onana kacho. Kimba muliratwana. Taupa botenya gojojo piti. Kavatumpa kulpayamo. Tuniranano pratatuncho. Serchatomatoma. Kalavui pamilchi kumana. Kinkon shashikin. Neken koinova. Chiyoka kolmolera. Kinkon jopesha. Nova muleraji. Jarion toranchi, aitatia. Pulauna chinek. Bamulera slimoanga kubiskin. Rundi hautong. Paris manaris. Tonjone ahakonong. Mulera yonumaze. Jijing wibidu tonga buksha umenong. Kalavui pamilji kumana bak mulera. Chuniyun. Labuda na winkis matoma. Inkin slimmo podona mulera chikun. Nova runde hautunga kuunkavi. Innova mulera kinkun chikun. Mucha shag pangpa. Rundi haut. Tunirannanu pratta tunkio, searcha toma. Täällä voi pamylsi kumana, kinkon shashikin, ne kenkoin nova myleraajikun. Huomtaachi näitä hautunga, taukum justak mikke gravilmoga. Tolpadavu rundi hautunga tonkin bannan kunkek. Wanna kumbes, chimpa ja mui, kun hun kävi. Kava tumpaa kurpije ja mokapapa. Chiskani cho. Jinkin konoba mure, rachikun, to. Laboda na winkis, innova mulera kinkun chikun. Mucha shag pangpa. Laboda na winkis matoma. Jinkin slimmo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Tonta toras matelia, hehe, asciutta. Kachicho näitä hautunga, taukum justak mikke gravilmoga. Tolpadavun koeja gandota naga chuchut. Moga shampumpa, bojawana chik, jibeduana ni bobo. Tunnanuun saan. Chachiska ton puta, kassabu bakka, ho 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 ho. Mucha odonga ja fulki, he he he. Kachicho näitä odonga. Taukum justak mikke gravilmoga. Tolpadavun koeja gandota naga chuchut. Moga shampumpa. Jibeduanani bobo. Tunnanuun saanun yang. Muchititoaki jijaku. Hauis mannaris, tonjone ja hakkonon. Nylera jonunase, jiijingui bidua naita wis mullinen bomoni. Uvanna tuula boda ja mijussa. Aio nopis tuullaji joka kuu. Tonga buksa unnenon. Kava voi pamylsi. Kumana bak mulira. Juni juntun jiitsi. Äitä tuanna. Kava voi pamulsui. Kumana. Laboda na winkis matoma. Jinkin slimmo podona mulira chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Laboda na winkis matoma. Jinkin slimmo podona mulera chikun. Nova rundi hautunga kuhunkavi. Kachicho näitä hautunga. Taukum justak mikke gravilmoga. Tutulpadavun koeja gandota nago chuchut. Kauannabuta auia. 집에도 왔나니 보고 동나무 Ako Jacob. Laburana. Paris Manaris. Tombatoras Makilia. Uniramanu Prata Bunkyo. Searcha Toma Toma. Kalawi Pamilji. Kumana. King Konshashi King. Ako Jacoba. Chino Mulera King Pajak. Tachi Chonai Faudunga. Taukum Justak Mike Grabil Mogo. Tor Padavunko. Labuda na Rinkis Matona. Yinkin Slimo Podona Mulera Chikun. Nova Rundi Hatung. Rundi Hautonga Tonkimba Nankongek. Wana Kumbes. Chimpayamui. Kununkabi. Tuknen Tangjo. Kunemule. Labuda na Rinkis Matona. Yinkin Slimo Podona Mulera Chikun. Nova Rundi Hautonga Chiyoka Kolmolera. Konjo Peshak, Nova Muleraji, Jarion Toranchi, Aitatia, Pulauna Chinek, Bamulera, Tombato, Kipona, Onana Kacho, Kimba Mulera Tuana. Taupa Botenyago Jojo Piti. Tawadumpa. Rundi Hautonga Tonkimba Nankongek. Wana Kumbes. Chimpayamui. Kununkabi. Tuknen Tangjo. Kunemulera. Tachicho Naifa Haudunga. Taukum Justak Mike Grabil Mogo. Tulpadavunque yagando danaga tulpadavunque yagando danago chuchut. Kawanabuta awiat tagua tankidora. Chilomura binibobo. Tonga buksha unenong. Kavavul pamulsli. Kumanabak mulira. Chuniyun tunjichi. Uniramanu Prata Tunkyo, Searcha Toma Toma. Kalawi Pamilji, Kumana Paris Manaris. Tongjonea Hakonong. Mulera Yonumaze, Gigi. Tawanalota, Ayotagua. Kankidova, Labuda na Rinkis Matona. Yinkin Slimo Podona Mulera Chikun. Nova Rundi Hautunga Kuhunkabi. Tombato. Rundi Haut Labuda na Chiyoka Kolmo. 집에도 안 하네.
Kachikun idahaldonga, ikinkuno pamullerachikun, slimopodona. Ci gratulo da pograshi oniu komba cintono muchuba. Loda dita kun, ta kumjus tahmiki grabelmogo, kachichu ita baldunga. Dolbabank, wale oganda naru chuchu. Ci gratulo da pograshi oniu komba cintono muchuba. Loda dita kun, ita patisa batua kachatutonga. Kavadumpa ku palia mukapata, bonana jaku, ikun kono pule marachiko. Dong nabong shano. Chanshak pulara, umrao chiska duchi, on chuban jiska yanki, titoke gratun kun chichakun king kachachonobra. Bogra wana shagji locha wana wama? Kama volpa multi kumana. Kinshun shishineng chene kung.
Kavadumpa kapalia monapata, bonanatin umpa dopo. Witimem bonrang thong. Mana tinku ukapa. Kinkun shi kakachin awana wamata. Rundi I chawa tongbola.
Ta kumjus tahmiki runda diho.
Kenchopa chawi bonanak.
Kuyami juz chikata na patoga ya fulki kokogala jiji.
Kin kun shi kakachin awana wamata. Nishi la chorga kin kun palamona reji.
Tam Boragantong.
We team Borangtong. Mulira on Shaturing.
Chikun idahaldonga. Ikin kuno pamulera chikun. Slimo podonar diodunga kunkabe.
Shagji kina lorcha watambwana. Kin kun shishikin. Nikin kun ban mularag jikun. Wama kun best. Ching palamule. Tune rana nuprata. Donko searcha domatama?
Ucha hadonga ya fulke. Chachiska do punta casa pupaka. Bana oto.
Mokao dang yafoki. Chachiska do punta kakaspaka. Bano oto.
Ta kumjus miki grabul mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo puta da nanga kumbist. Mule rabes.
Gigi hakuji lorcha kin kuna. Vamule rigikun. Kaji chutula podoto punto casa tabonk. Aita haudanga wala ganto da nagato chuchu mukiti chokai. Ti umpikrita. We team Borangtong. Mule ra on shaturing ni patoga wanga chonzi tse. Ika krotu hakujije. Watu yama kama wuna henak neck.
Yes?
I saw Davik's new starship at the spaceport before the quarantine. They say it's the fastest ship on Terrace. He calls it the Ebon Hawk.
Say, I don't recognize you, and I know pretty much everyone in the lower city. You must be new down here. I guess that makes me and Big Z your official welcoming committee. It's not that strange. Most aliens can speak basic, they just prefer to use their own language. But I grew up here on Terrace, so I just sort of got used to speaking the native tongue.
You showed a lot of guts dealing with those Vulkars, kid. You got a name?
My name's Mission Veo, and this big Wookiee is my best friend Zalbar. I'd offer to give you a tour, but the streets down here aren't safe. But if there's anything else you need... We just kind of fell in together. It ain't easy on your own here in the lower city. Everyone's always looking to push you around.
So we noticed. Still, you seem like an odd pair.
When I met up with Zalbar, it seemed like a pretty good match. I knew we could look out for each other. With my street smarts and his muscle, we make a great team. Well, you came to the right person. If you want info on Lower Terrace, I'm the one to talk to. Davik, the Lower City gangs. I even got the scoop on that bounty hunter, Calo Nord. Davik's part of the Intergalactic Crime Syndicate, but I guess everyone knows that. But I hear he's got a new ship for his smuggling operations, the Ebon Hawk. I don't know much about space travel, but I hear that ship's fast enough to break the Sith blockade. Of course, this is all just secondhand rumor.
Where would he keep it, do you know?
If Davik does have a ship, he's got it locked up in his estate. Nobody gets in there, except the people working for Davik and the Exchange. There's only two gangs worth worrying about here in the lower city. The Black Bulkers and the Hidden Becks. Sometimes Zalbar and I hang out at the Beck base. The Becks are led by Gadden Thek. He's a good guy. Lost his sight in a swoop bike accident a few years ago, but even blind, he's a great leader. Not like that traitor Brezhik. Before he took over the Volkers, he was a Hidden Beck. Gadden considered that ungrateful space slug his adopted son. When Gadden went blind, everyone figured he'd step down and appoint Brezhik in his place. But Gadden figured Brezhik wasn't ready yet. He wanted him to wait a few years. But Brezhik was too impatient. He left to join the Volkers, and ever since, he's been waging a war to wipe Gadden and his Becks from the face of Terrace. This gang war in the lower city is totally the Volkers' fault. They're the ones killing everything that moves out on the streets. It's like they've gone insane. When Gadden went blind, everyone figured he'd step down and appoint Brezhik in his place. But Gadden figured Brezhik wasn't ready yet. He wanted him to wait a few years. But Brezhik was too impatient. He left to join the Volkers, and ever since, he's been waging a war to wipe Gadden and his Becks from the face of Terrace. This gang war in the lower city is totally the Volkers' fault. They're the ones killing everything that moves out on the streets. It's like they've gone insane. Calo Nord's one of the most famous bounty hunters in the galaxy. He's killed more people than the Iridian Plague. I've seen him kill people just for trying to talk to him. He hangs around Zack's bounty office, but I don't think he's looking for work there. All the postings there are small time, way beneath a bounty hunter of his caliber. I figure Calo's been hired by Davik to do a special job for the Exchange. I'd wager 1,000 credits that as soon as the quarantine ends, he'll be getting off this rock. You going? Yeah, this dive is pretty boring. No action around here. Come on, Big Z, let's go. Can't you think about something besides your stomach for 5 minutes? Come on. We'll go see if there's anything good to eat at the Beck base.
Uchua penki, tang ituama ji human act in ikatune, chi ita kanki chana kilikon, chi wak ita kanki. Ciao baso, Gino Molirani Bubo, Tonkin Ba, Noko Nexag. Patoga yak fuli kokala Gigi, Tinkuin koka, tong hit wana G sabkat agi inko tune, chuna Molira, Tonkpa nonku nek abog, Smilia! Tinkuin koka, patoga yak fuli kokala Gigi. Ki Molira kun king, tong hit wama agi inko tune. Topa na ota vokasa, pampa ki Molira kun king. Shang wapa chinyo, shang wi chama ucha wish uyong kun. Kimba no kun nik dota, patisa, patisa. Uba baska dwana chichopa muska, kimba nikcha lora kun. Piyuma batmalyaw no wish, kakincha nawabagaon, kucha chiska. Topa na ota vokasa. Kakinja nawabagaon. Bagwa siyang kontimachit
I heard Davix hired a Mandalorian mercenary to work for him. I didn't know there were any of them left after the Mandalore Wars.
Huh? What? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. My attention was kind of focused on the Twi'lek dancers. Oh, look at them waggle those head tails. I don't normally go for these alien girls, but I've had some bad experiences with my own species lately. Maybe it's time for a change. Know what I mean? My name's Holden. Maybe you've heard of me. I work for Davik Kang. I'm one of his top couriers. Davik's always sending me off planet to deliver and bring back packages. He knows he can trust me to follow my orders to the letter. Plus, I used to be an intergalactic customs agent, so I know all the tricks they use to catch smugglers. That gives me the edge I need on my courier runs. It's not like it's some big secret. It's kind of hard for Davik to keep a low profile when he belongs to a big intergalactic crime syndicate like the Exchange. Davik's ship is the fastest one in the entire quadrant, but even the Ebon Hawk can't get off Taurus until the quarantine is lifted. The Sith fleet has the planet surrounded. Any ship leaving orbit without proper access codes will be disintegrated by the Sith auto-targeting laser cannons. And those codes are locked safely away in the military base. Davik's pretty upset about it. His smuggling operation isn't making any money, but even with his underworld connections, he can't get his hands on those codes. You're here about that? I guess Zax must have mentioned me to you at the bounty office. Fair enough. I don't care who takes her out. Just so long as the job gets done. I can't let her get away with what she did. That wench tried to cut me with her vibro blade. Because she's crazy. She started screaming that I was making advances, and the next thing I know, she's coming at me with a knife.
Yeah, right. Sounds to me like she was defending herself.
I admit I was drunk. Maybe I got a little fresh. But it was no big deal. She didn't have to cut me. I don't want to waste my time answering a bunch of questions. I'm here to have a few drinks. I've got to be mentally ready. Davik's got an assignment for me off-planet as soon as the quarantine ends. Fine by me. That means I get to go back to enjoying the dancing girls.
Mucho shakapaga. Ye ki kun no ba mula draki chicho.
Ikukuno no bamu. Ronda di hotto. Ikukuno. Kuyami.
aita chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Agi iko tuni chuna muri ra. Tangi wamaji. Kuna tong ipa nong kunek abog.
Hey, you can't just walk in here. This is the hidden back base. How do I know you're not a Vulcar spy sent to kill Gadon Thek? Maybe so. But this door is locked, and it's going to stay that way until I'm satisfied you're no threat to Gadon or the hidden backs. A lot of people want to go inside and speak to Gadon. He's a hero of the common folk. But the days of the Hidden Beck's open-door policy are gone. Between the Sith conquest and the Vulcar gang war, Gadon has more enemies than he used to. We're being careful about who we let in now. Well, we do need all the help we can get. And you don't look like you're with the Vulcars or the Sith. Besides, it's not like you can do anything to harm Gadon in the heart of his own base. Not with Zedra watching his back. Go in and speak to Gadon if you want. Just remember to be on your best behavior. The Hidden Becks are watching you.
Dumpa ku palia mukapata punana chaku ikung kono pule marachiko tong nabung sha
Kachichu aitha odunga inkin kuno bamuli rachikun slima podonna rundi
Tangabun shan omnang. Wanga kun beast kin ba mularak. Choni yun tun Gigi either dwana. Kava vulpa mulji gumana.
Black Fandigo Gelfa, Oisidan Gelfa, Baninogan Gelfa. Here, Father Guri.
Manaman atota hakkijukrata bola shui tungatong jongkin no.
Hold it right there. Who are you, and what is your business with Gadon?
Calm down, Zerdra. Nobody's going to try anything here in the middle of our own base. It would be a suicide mission.
You're too trusting, Gadon. Brejik and his Vulcars want you dead. Anyone we don't know is a potential threat, and it's my job to make sure you're safe.
Do you want us to start attacking strangers on sight, Zerdra? Like the Vulcars do? I will never let it come to that. Now step aside and let them pass.
As you wish. You can speak to Gadden if you want, but I've got my eye on you. You try anything and you'll be vaporized before you can say Vulcar spy.
You'll have to forgive Zerdra. Ever since Brejik and the Vulkars began this war against us, she's been a little overzealous in her security duties. The problems with the Sith haven't helped things. Zerdra seems to forget that I know how to look after myself. Now, how can I help you? A foreign army invades Taris, declares martial law, and locks down all travel to and from the planet? You damn well bet I have a problem with that. If the Sith ever moved in down here, all the swoop gangs would unite against them. We'd use hit-and-run guerrilla tactics to pick them off. Their casualties would be enormous.
Don't fool yourself. The Sith would never commit to that kind of operation. They'd probably do something much more grand and deadly.
But so far, the Sith have stayed out of the lower city, and our strength is wasted on this stupid gang war. I tried to explain this to Brejik, but he and his Vulkars won't listen. The escape pods? You know, I heard the Sith have been asking around the upper city about them as well. But you don't look like you're with the Sith.
They might be spies, Gadden. They might be working for the Sith.
Calm down, Zerdra. If the Sith thought we knew anything useful, they'd have a battalion of troops kicking down our door. No, I think this off-worlder has his own agenda. I suppose I could tell you what I know. It's not like it could do any harm to me or my gang. But it might cause problems for the Vulkars, and that's okay in my book. The Vulkars stripped those pods clean within hours after they landed. It's too bad we didn't get there first, considering what my spies reported the Vulkars found. A female Republic officer named Bastila survived the crash. We Beks don't believe in intergalactic slavery, but the Vulkars aren't so picky. They took her prisoner. Normally, the Vulkars would take a captured slave and sell them for a nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic officer is no ordinary catch.
I still think Bastila is just a Republic officer. That could work to our advantage. Maybe she'll even figure out a way to escape from the Vulkar base on her own.
She's too valuable to leave with the Vulkar scum at the base. Brejik's probably got your Republic friend hidden away somewhere safe until the big swoop race. You'll never find her. I'm afraid your friend has become a pawn in Brejik's game to take over the lower city. He's offered her up as the Vulkar's share of the prize in the annual swoop gang race. By putting up such a valuable prize, Brejik hopes to win the loyalty of some of the smaller gangs. Their numbers will allow him to finally destroy me and my followers.
So how do you propose we go about rescuing Bastila then? Well, we can't fight all the gangs.
The only hope you have of rescuing Bastila is to somehow win the big season opener of the swoop race. I might be able to help you with this, if you'd be willing to help us. We both have something to gain here, and much to lose. You really don't have any other choice. Not if you want to get Bastila back. You should at least listen to what I have to say. The swoop race is for the lower city gangs only. I could sponsor you as a rider for the Hidden Beks this year. If you win the race, you'll win your friend's freedom. But first, you have to do something for me. My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a swoop engine. A bike with the accelerator installed can beat any other swoop out there. But the Vulkars stole the prototype from us. They plan to use it to guarantee a victory in this year's swoop race. I need you to break into their base and steal it back. My word is my bond. Everybody in the lower city knows my reputation. Besides, you really don't have a choice. I'm your only ticket into the swoop race. Getting into the Vulkar base won't be easy. The front doors are locked tight. But I know someone who might be able to get you in the back way. Mission Veo.
Mission? Gaddon, you can't be serious. She's just a kid. How is she supposed to help them with this?
Mission's explored every step of every back alley in the lower city. Plus, she knows the undercity sewers better than anyone. If anyone can get inside the Vulkar base, it's her. Don't underestimate Mission or her Wookiee friend Zalbar. They're a formidable pair. Tough enough to go exploring the Undercity by themselves. Your best bet is to look for her in the Undercity. But you'll need some way past the Sith guard post at the elevator. A simple disguise might have worked on the Upper City guard, but the security down here is much tougher. You'll need the proper papers to get past him. Luckily, my gang ambushed one of the Sith patrols headed down to the Undercity. They never made it, and their security papers fell into my hands. Since we're working together now, I suppose I could give them to you in exchange for your uniforms. With the security papers, you won't need a disguise anyway. I like to be prepared. Eventually, the Sith are going to try to drive us out of the Undercity. Sith disguises might give my people the edge we need in a crucial battle. Good choice. Thanks for the uniforms. You won't need them with these security papers anyway. Now, is there anything else I can do for you? Your time would probably be better spent going after the prototypes.
Very tactful. Are you a chin...
How dare you? I should...
Calm down, Zerdra. I'm not ashamed of what I've become. As you can see, I lost my eyes in a swoop racing crash. I rely on these artificial replacements to see now. But my blindness was not the worst consequence of my accident. My affliction was what eventually led to this war between my Becks and the Vulkars. When I lost my sight in the swoop bike accident, everyone assumed I would step down as leader of the Hidden Becks and let Brejik, my most trusted follower, take over. But with my ocular implants, I can still see well enough to lead this gang, and I knew Brejik wasn't ready to take over yet. Unfortunately, Brejik didn't agree with me. In a rage, he left to join our arch-rivals, the Black Vulkars. A lot of the younger gang members followed him, and soon he and his followers had taken control of the Vulkar gang. Brejik is a proud man. My decision was a public humiliation for him. Maybe if I had stepped down, this gang war could have been avoided.
Don't fool yourself, Gaddon. Brejik wants to control the lower city gangs. If you'd stepped down, he'd have led the Becks against the Vulkars. He wanted this war, one way or another.
I know you're right, Zerdra. Brejik won't rest until I am dead and the Becks are no more. But it's hard to accept the truth of his betrayal. Feel free to come back anytime. We're not like those Vulkar savages. Strangers are welcome in the Beck base.
You can speak to Gaddon if you want, but I've got my eye on you. You try anything and you'll be vaporized before you can say...
No problem. Didn't work.
Ready? On it. Damn!
Yes?
No problem. Didn't work.
What?
Yes?
Uh-huh. On it. Damn!
Kunnasta sieltä, kustakel kiif. Hier fahren Gurisa Rufina.
Sure.
Kavotumpaku, paliamu kapata, punana chaku, i...
Tuoda. Tuli tuflaan fanniko kelfa, hoisidan kelfavani.
No problem. Didn't work.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Ready? On it. Damn!
Sure.
No problem. Didn't work.
Ready? On it. Damn!
What?
Yes, what's on your mind? Terrace? The planet's all one big city, but its golden years are long past. And things have gotten worse since the Sith. From what I hear, the wealthy live on the tops of all the tall towers, and if you're poor, well, that's all I can think of. You got it.
Go in and speak to Gaddon if you want.